So I'll try to use some live examples of recent memory. So a major company that we would love to be doing more business with sent over an RFP. When we asked how many other agencies were involved, the answer was 15 plus. There was also not the opportunity to present to the decision makers. There was a ill-defined total scope of the project, and oftentimes there's really heavy-handed language in that. Basically, the brand is in charge. We can do whatever we want with your creative. We can do whatever we want. We can split it. We can change it. We can change all the rules. You start to get a feeling that this isn't a great opportunity for us to pursue because the probability just keeps shrinking as we move through those questions. So in that case, we're just trying to lose early by not paying it, by not participating. And in that particular case, I told the brand exactly why we weren't participating, that I would love to be considered for future opportunities, but it just wasn't a fit for us. That's really those types of things are what we're looking at. I really believe strongly that being close to the decision maker, or however the committee is making a decision, is critically important. If we can't influence that person's group process, then our chances dramatically decrease in earning that business.
Yeah, because we serve trade partners, right? Event strategy groups are the guys in the room. We're always just outside the room. So we have to get a comfort level of, we're not going to have access usually to that decision maker. But we trust our partner that if they get it, that we get it. And that's an ideal partner for us. But, there's one or two legacy clients we still have from 20 years ago, or occasionally we are asked to participate as a member of a company, the exhibit house in the room. And, it's really the signals from the buyer, Khalil, that you see. And I'll be kind in general when I say, when you can tell that they're unaware of the Emancipation Proclamation, that slavery has been abolished, and that they just expect you are going to be their beck and call boy. There's a lack of respect for the value proposition of what you may bring. There's unrealistic expectations. As Greg said, usually no direct access to the real decision makers. Nothing more frustrating than being in a room full of information gatherers or maybe decision influencers, but nobody's accountable for giving you a true buying signal. There, in a few words, there's a tremendous sense of urgency on their part, but a lack of lead time and information on what we need to be amazing for them.
Most of the time we can tell. I can tell whether that brief may be written by procurement or written by marketing. And oftentimes that has to do with creative and the role of creative in the decision-making process. So procurement entities generally don't like to talk about creative because it's not tangible, quantifiable, and it can't be negotiated. Marketing decision makers are much more interested in strategy and creative. So that's a nuance to that decision making as well.